Hi, everybody. Welcome. Hey, Sharon Sipe, good to see you. Got to remember to keep my head pointed down so you can see something besides that. Hi, everybody. Welcome to kdmoonchild's world. I'm Katie. Oh, and welcome to the Midweek Minis. I hope you've got your questions ready for some past, present, and future questions. Free readings. Yeah, and I am now reading tarot as well. So yeah, I graduated. I do read tarot. I just not confident at it. So I got some new cards that will really help a lot in that. So yeah. Announcements. Hi, everybody. Wow, I look up and there wasn't anybody there. And I look up and Janet P. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Mama Bear. Hi, Kathy G. Good to see you guys. My goodness, when they open up the gates, you all come. Thank you. I should say you all arrive. Sounds a little bit better. Hi, Swampy63. Good to see you, darling. Oh, my gosh. Yay. Stony Baker, you here too. I love it. I love it. Everybody's all coming right in right at the beginning. Yeah. Yeah. A couple announcements. Number one, first and foremost, my guest tomorrow, Dan Shield Maiden Tarot. You all, most of you anyway, know her. I'm really excited to have her join me. She and I have a lot in common. We both grew up the same way. So, and we both have ended up on similar paths. So I'm really looking forward to meeting her and seeing what she does to raise her vibes. So, yeah. I love it, Stony. Hey, girls. Serena, Swampy, Janet, Teresa. I love it. So, yeah. Welcome to new season. Second episode in the new season. Going to be doing more with my pendulum. Going to be doing more with longer readings. Pendulum. Whoa, don't spin like that. You make me dizzy. Yeah. It's all the cool kids. Yeah, you are surrounded by chicks, and they're all really awesome chicks, too. Smart, talented. And I'm looking at them all, and they agree with you politically, too, my friend. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Yes. So, what are you guys up to today? Just trying to survive this. And Lionsgate, as it's closing. And as it closes, we get a moon for a super moon, full moon. Hello! Tomorrow night. And Stony, I am proud to announce to you both seeds that I was soaking today had tails on them almost an inch long. So they both got planted in some soil. Now we'll see what happens at this point. This is the point where my seeds have all been rotting because it's too dang warm in the room. So we'll see what happens. But they had major roots started on, not major, but the roots were about that long from the little tiny seed. And all I did was just soak them. Soaked it overnight. When the seeds fell to the bottom of the container, I took that container of liquid and poured it on a paper towel, folded the paper towel in half and put it in a baggie and stuck it up in a dark cupboard and forgot about it. I mean, literally, I forgot. Until this morning. So I forgot about it for 2 days. And until this morning, I had the cutest little, yeah, they're both doing well. One, though, was quite a bit longer than the other. So I'm thinking, uh-oh, it's probably a male. And the purple anaconda, it is appearing to be a male again. It has these little white things on them. Now, this is a mutant plant. So one of the leaves that's all mangled coming out of the center has a white edge on it. So, when's a good time? Right now. Go stick them in the water right now. I did it on Monday. Monday was the Lionsgate portal. Lots of energy flowing right now. So anytime right now, you're good. Go for it. So it looks like I might be growing 2 cherry train haze. So yeah, we'll see what we get. I haven't tried that yet. So meow, you like my ears? Yeah, I thought they were kind of fun. I have to keep up with Maya and Ron, they have their party ears. So I thought I meant my party ears sparkly. So they got rhinestones in them. They're pink. And I'm not a pink girl. I'm a purple girl, but that's okay. They didn't come in purple. So, but thank you. Yeah, they're fun. Cherry train haze, cherry gasm, and ghost train haze. Yep. So, hey, you sent it to me when you sent me the Shiroi seeds. And I got a Shiroi out of the deal, so I'm expecting to get this cherry train haze. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I want you to know that since I harvested back in April, I have tried Amazon headband, Jack's dog, mystery seeds from Colorado, back to Jack's dog, back to Amazon headband. Dude, I have tried 6 different times since April to get seeds to pop that will grow. Only thing that's working is the purple anaconda, and it's a mutant anyway because it's a cross that should never have probably happened. So we'll see what we get. I mean, it's like the ultimate mule, you guys. It's a cross between a regular marijuana plant, that's a photo plant, and an auto, which has a really fast growing season, really short lifespan. And some people say really short THC last. I mean, the high doesn't last as long. So trying to cross the photo and the auto so that you get one that grows really fast that's really potent, right? So far, all we managed to get is mutated male plants. So we'll see what happens. I just keep trying. Hey, Harley Grower, you hear me talking about purple anaconda, dude? I think it's a male again. Has these 2 little white ball sacks is the only way I can describe them. And they just like came up overnight. I've never smoked an auto either. Never even tried to grow one. So that's why I thought, hey, well, I can't screw this one up too bad. So, yeah. So, we bagged it, Harley, to get it to survive, right? Yeah, I track males. Even, hi, Viviani, even males I don't want. But, we bagged it because it was stalled and it wouldn't grow. My plant was like 3 weeks. It stayed this high and it was just stacking really, 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 really tight. So we tried to increase, because the temperature was high, we had increased the moisture to go with it. Well, it basically steamed the Colorado mystery plant. It was doing pretty good. It died. Didn't help it at all. And now the purple anaconda with the top that has a right angle on it. I mean, it literally does this on the top. And I didn't pinch it or nothing to get it to do that. And the leaves are growing sideways. Like instead of growing this way, they're growing like this. It's really weird. So I decided, okay, I'm going to 6 feet. Your jujitsu is 6 foot tall already. Okay. Anyway, so I pinched it today. I thought, well, since it's got a hokey top, we'll just take that top out. See what happens. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's male because there's 2 little white little round ball things. Yeah. So I popped it in my mouth. Usually when I top the plants, I always eat the top. Well, this was really bitter. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Usually a kind of peppery, but this was, oh yuck. I had to like get something to drink, get that taste out of my mouth. So yeah. See what we get. Should be interesting. Yeah, I've tried 6 different times popping seeds since April, and nothing wants to come up, wants to stick around. So except that weird purple anaconda. So you too. Hi, Nikki's. How you feeling, darling? It's good to see you, sweetheart. Yeah. Anybody want a card or more than one card? Or actually, I'm not doing the 1-card readings now. Today, this is a past, present, and future reading day. So that means you get at least 3 cards. And I have a new tarot deck that makes me feel more confident doing tarot because it's got, talk about cards with everything on it. I'm learning tarot, so I'm not real good at it. I'm not proficient. But this has the astrology, it has the reverse, the upright, and the numerology, as well as whether cards are yes or no cards. So it should be a good one for me to use for learning. I did a hi, Spirit Intuitive Tarot. Yes, I did a card. Lisa did a card review on this deck. Wasn't a very expensive deck, and it comes in 2 ways. You can get it with as a kit, tarot kit, which it has all the chakra stones, which kind of cuckoo. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't call that a tarot kit. I call that a chakra kit, but that's semantics. And both of them came with a really, really lovely bag. So I got a bunch of good new bags. I don't know about you guys. I get tired of the velvet ones. And I got long-haired kitties. So what the velvet ones do is collect their hair, especially the black ones. So this is the bag that this deck came with. And it was under $20. So, and you do not need, because everything's on the cards, you don't need a guidebook. It doesn't come with a guidebook. It comes with a little folder that is amazing. It has a lot of information on this little folder. My bag, now come on. Yeah, both my bags are that too. Hi, Kathy's Guiding Light Tarot. Good to see you. Yeah, this is the box. Nothing special. Pretty basic. This is the guidebook. It's a pamphlet, but it's a pamphlet that has all the different card spreads, including a grand tableau and the Celtic cross. And then on this side is all your numerology and astrology information. So for only being a foldable pamphlet, I was surprised. So these cards will be fun. Hey, Sharon Sipe. Hi, Marie Hansen. You love Crown Royal bags? I do too. I store all kinds of things in those. My dad and my brother used to drink Crown Royal. Oh, you like my nails? My nails? They're cheaters, dude. They're just glue on. I didn't do them myself this time. But they're really stuck. Yes, Nikki. We want our Nikki feeling better. Here's one of the bags that I got. Isn't that neat? Not your typical tarot bag. I got it to hold my smudge sticks. Got some smudge sticks that have flowers in them, chrysanthemums. So for cleansing, for readings and things. Here's another one of the bags. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Love. And then there's this one. They're really soft too. They're actually the same material as this backdrop. I like this one. This is so simple. And then there's this one. And it's the same on both sides. And then the card of the day is my Victorian fairy deck that I've been doing on Instagram. And it's one of these bags, and it's a fairy that I have them in. So I'm sure you guys have been hearing, yeah, they're going to help us with inflation and stuff like that, you guys. Hey, Marie, mine were really short until yesterday, and I glued these things on because I've been working in my garden and in my grow room. And hi, Arlene. So, yeah, around my fingernails I didn't have any fingernails. I kept them real short so stuff wouldn't get under there. Because as I'm showing you guys cards, it's like I don't want to look like I'm a mechanic or like I just finished cleaning out the rototiller, which I may have just finished cleaning out the rototiller. Yeah. So I try to care how I look for y'all. You should see me the rest of the week. No, I look pretty much the same. This is what you see is what you get. Dang. I think I skipped the lipstick part. You have extra toothbrushes just for your hands? Well, I was in the hospital so many times years ago when I had cancer that I have a collection of those really, really soft hospital toothbrushes. So they're great for art projects and stuff. You know what I use them for? Is if you're making a painting and you want it to look like it's got snow or spattered stars, I'll dip one of those brushes in watered down white acrylic paint and just rub my thumb down the bristles and it'll spatter it. Yeah, that sound. So fun. So much fun. And I talked last week about saying that I was going to do some art tutorials. Now I want to know what you guys want to learn how to do. Do you want to start with alcohol ink? I would have to say alcohol. Hi, Janet P. Alcohol inks are probably one of the easiest ways to get started in something. And it's a little on the expensive side. It's not too bad. The paper is what's expensive. And you use alcohol. It's just rubbing alcohol. Yeah, but it's like 90% or more alcohol to water. So if you want, we can you want to learn to grow cannabis, Smokey Stony? You're going to be teaching us. You and Harley teach us that. Okay? Because you taught me. But yeah, I'm thinking art tutorials. And then I was thinking if you want to get, I'll do basic ones here for free. And if you want to get into the more advanced and more detailed, I was thinking about maybe offering classes on something like Patreon or I want it to be where it's affordable for everybody, but yet at the same time, it helps pay for my time. Keep the channel going. I want to keep this thing going. So you got to go fetch your mail. Okay, I get you. We'll be right here, darling. I'm not going anywhere this show usually lasts a couple hours, so we're not going anywhere in a hurry. Will you succeed in finding a house? And what, Swampy? And you, oh yeah, there you go, Swampy. I was going to tell you guys also, I'm starting personal readings. If you are interested in a personal reading, please email me. My email is in the About page. You might have to play the little Kamchatka, stupid I am not a robot game to get it to show it to you. Most of the videos, I believe it's in the description on this one too. It's in most of my videos. But email me if you're interested in a, and we can talk about how you want to do it. Right now, I don't have set prices. I kind of like the idea of talking it over with you guys. What kind of reading is it? Is it something that's you need an information about really, really quick, really bad, something that's tearing you apart inside? I'm not going to charge you at all for that reading, okay? But if it's something that you know, like you're wanting, for instance, am I going to get a new house? What about that job? Am I going to get that job? Those kind of things. Yeah, we'll talk about it. I am, yes, Miss Black Cat is cool. We love her, our Maya. I had to have ears to go with her, you know. I'm so glad you like watching her too, Stony. Yeah. So with these card readings, I'll read on anything except third parties' children and politics. But you want to pay me to read on politics? Stop and think about that for a minute. How many other people are we paying to read on politics? With the wide selection of political readers out there, you don't need me in the mix deal. So I would rather just help you with your personal issues, with your, you know, what color should I paint my house? I even have a darn tarot deck that'll help you decide what you want to eat for dinner today, tomorrow, or whenever. So, hey, Albert. Willie, I don't know where Willie's at. He was around here sleeping somewhere. But on the food thing, do you guys see where we may be having shortages again this winter? So I just decided, you know, I'm not going to, I did this last winter because I didn't know what was going to happen last winter. I was worried. So I decided I was going to go a way that I could still do my YouTube channel, even if it meant streaming from my cell phone, that I can do it. Someone's trying to call me. Anyway, so I can do it. I decided that I would get some emergency equipment, and I didn't spend a whole lot of money. You're now walking in a pound of sledge? Yes, exactly. Oh. When I try to read it, when I will do it on other people's channels because they do it on their, I mean, you know, depends on what the collaboration is all about. The purpose of my channel, I need to do maybe we'll just use this little piece right here for my introductory video. Hi, I'm kdmoonchild. Welcome to a place for inspiration, calm, beauty, and sparkle. I'm an environmentalist, humanitarian. I love art. And yeah, I'm a computer geek. I have a Bachelor of Science in Business Information Systems, as well as a Master's of Fine Arts in Creative Writing for Entertainment. I write websites, do that kind of stuff. So, welcome to my channel where we are here for you, especially if you are finding this life and this lifestyle new, because it's more than a lifestyle. So if you are here, this is a great place to come, a great place for beginners and for new people. Welcome. Okay, now that's done. Thank you, you guys. Back to this. This is a crank radio. I want to do van life and travel and stuff, do a travel vlog later on down the road. So I thought, well, I'll just start collecting the stuff for it. So I got the crank radio, weather band, FM, AM, FM weather band here. Get it on the channel. Move.com/boost. Oh, and of course it would be a commercial.
Do you know how easy it is to make a difference in our community? Each year, your donations to
Goodwill commercials. That's not bad. And this is solar as well as the crank. But watch what happens when you flip up the solar panel. Woo! You want a light? That's bright. Hello. Nothing like being in the spotlight. Phew. Then there's this light. Woo. Pointer down. So it's got mega flashlights, weather band. Oh, and it has, of course, an antenna so that you can get your station, the weather, and all that. I just figured that monsoon season around here, we do lose our power and stuff from time to time. So it would be good to have something where I can pay attention to the weather. Also, I can charge my cell phone and tablets from here. So, but if you really want to get into the charging, I went a little farther and got this. And get it to turn on. Turn on. Okay, it's not going to turn on. Anyway, this is a solar, power bank, charging bank. So you have a USB as well as the miniature firewire, and it also came with an adapter so that I can use my iPhone with it. So now I got two things I can keep my cell phone charged with in case I have an emergency. What if I had a dream I got drunk with Kathy Lee Gifford? What is wrong with my dreams? I would be questioning them too, Stony. Oh my goodness. Yeah. These two together were not even $50, you guys. I got them on Amazon. I can put the links. I'll put the links in the description if you're interested. I also need to let you know I just, as of yesterday, signed up as an Amazon associate. So I will have a storefront. And I figured since I'm doing these card reviews, might as well make a quarter, you know. What the heck? I do card reviews at least 2 a month. So that means I'm buying 2 decks of cards a month. I think I need to do some reviews on some decks that I have already. Yeah, some that are still in print that I have already, because I have like 3 of them that are no longer in print that I use quite a bit, but I can't recommend them to you guys because last time I saw them, it was on eBay. One of them was $950. So, yeah. I had no idea. Someone gave me these decks. I didn't purchase them. They were given to me. So, good to see you, Lisa. How you doing? Hey, you had a fun trip. I want to go to Colorado Springs so bad. I have another YouTube friend that lives there besides Debbie and Sheila. And So I've got 3 people there that I got to go see. So yeah, I'm going to get there. But I got to do I'm looking at box trucks to convert into a camper. So Albert's deaf? I didn't know that. Wow. Oh, he'd fit in really good here then. Golly. Yesterday, or not last night, night before last, that thunder was so loud and so... Oh, I don't like it when you see it and hear it at the same time. No lag in between. It's just crash. That always worries me because it makes you jump. You have to jump. It's so loud. But that always worries me because I've lost laptops during lightning like that. So yeah, I got to sit straight up in bed about 1 o'clock in the morning night before last with that kind of lightning. It was close. You do card shopping therapy? Well, I have to admit, I cut it back to 2. I wanted to have one for every week. Was thinking I could do a card review every week. That's $20 a week on an average. 20 to 60 bucks a week? I don't think so. So I do card reviews when I get cards that I really like. So, and I try to do 2 a month. Yeah, the storm is right overhead when it's doing that. When you you literally feel the static when it's like that. I was watching one night, my kitty cat and I were watching the storm. I used to love to, hang out in the windows, big picture windows, and just watch the lightning and thunder. Like, couldn't come through that glass and hit you. Hello. We had metal mini blinds. This is like in the 1980s when mini blinds were really, really popular. So I had my hands prying open the mini blinds, peeking through, watching the storm, and lightning hit the house kitty corner across the street. The static electricity came through those blinds. I dropped those blinds, and before I knew it, I was halfway across the room, standing in the doorway. And I don't remember going there. I was in the window, and then I was over here. And my kitty cat that was on the couch in front of me was on the floor beside me in that archway looking up at me like, what the hell was that? Wow. And it was an elderly couple. It was really, really scary. Lightning hit their swamp cooler, their evaporative cooler, traveled the water line and the electrical lines. The electrical line, it went into their breaker box, killed their switches, killed all the breakers. And then where it traveled the water line from the evaporative cooler, it cracked one of the toilets in their house. Pretty weird, huh? I felt so sorry for them. My dad had a cell phone. I had a cell phone. These were elderly people, and she had a benign brain tumor, but she was dying from it. I mean, it wasn't cancer, but she was having seizures and all kinds of problems. And she didn't, she did. Benny Local's been hit by lightning 3 times. Okay. I knew there was something special about that woman. Yeah, fried their systems. Wow. Yeah, it's hard to cut back. I have decided, because of the artwork, I'm silly to be buying cards when I can make them. I started out with alcohol inks and was going to do them to make cards, just for the bright colors and stuff, chakra color swirls and things like that. But yeah, she's probably dancing in the rain. Well, you know what, dude? That's my favorite thing to do. Hi, Shonda Lear. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. You like the kitty ears? Oh, and thank you, my dear, very much, Shonda. Um, yeah, so as I'm developing these cards, I did them all graphically. I did computer graphics style. And now I'm thinking, no, Spirit is telling me, well, first of all, first art class, it doesn't matter what medium we're going to use. It's going to be oriented to Spirit putting the art on paper, not you. How does that sound? Yeah. You're going to be doing the work, but I'm not going to hear from you. I'm not creative. I can't draw, because it's not going to require any of that. No drawing, no pencils even, unless you want one. You're taking a picture of the storm under the patio, looking out. Yeah, a lightning hit. Yeah, an empty lot across the street. I jumped and the noise was very loud. Oh, it's more than a noise. It's air pressure. I mean, I swear to you, my heart skipped a beat. I honestly don't remember going across the room from the sofa to that archway. It was just an automatic get out of the window and go to where was the most stable place in the house. And this archway is a big archway between rooms. So, yeah. So did you get your picture? Or did it? You're like, have all the best intentions of the world. And then I go out there and then the first lightning that's a little bit close, I'm like, nope, I'm back inside. You can only draw fire? Well, that's cool. Fire comes in lots of colors too. You can have a lot of fun doing stuff with fire, Stoney. Draw fire to your heart's content. I'll teach you how to draw other stuff, but you don't need to draw. For this first art class, we're not going to have anything to do with pencils and drawing, or we're going to do more stuff with colors and what you don't want to do with colors, like mix. You don't want to mix red and green because it makes brown. You want brown, that's cool. But yeah, you make a lot of mud. Yeah, don't fool with Mother Nature. Oh, hey, and here we got so many golf courses. They're like, oh, I got to get this one. Just let me get this one hole in before I go in. And the next thing you know, somebody got hit by lightning on the golf course. Happens every year. It's crazy. We have stupid motorist law here because our streets flood. We have flash flooding every time it rains. I mean, like, it will carry your car off flooding. And you can draw boobs too, but it's uncalled for. I don't know. It depends on what you're trying to attempt to do. A human body is pretty draw. It's pretty to draw. I don't have any problems with that. And when we do this art class, there's no right or wrong, you guys. You can show me. I want you to, email me what you do when we start this. But there's no right or wrong. I will encourage you. So you can say boob, but it's uncalled for. Hey, I can spell it out on a calculator. 8008. Who has a freaking calculator anymore? Remember those days? I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh my God. I was listening to YouTube video. Trey Crowder, the redneck. He's the redneck liberal. And he was going on and on about Trump being able to spell boobs. 8008. I'm just laughing. I'm going to go, oh my God, cobwebs, clear that shit out. I was like, oh, Mary Tyler. Yeah. It was funny. And 2 circles and a dot in the middle. Yep. With fire. So you draw boobs with fire. Woohoo, I'd like to meet her. No, not really. My dot's not in the middle anymore, Stony. Swampy. Here we go. I love it. I love it. Well, I have to let you know that I only have one eye. I don't have two. Well, I only have one nipple. That's a little bit TMI. Breast cancer will do that to you. I think that's the price he pays to touch them. I think you're right. I totally think you're right. Oh my goodness, you guys, you're funny. We're almost an hour in and haven't pulled a single card. Let's see what Spirit's got to tell us today. Give me a therapet. That always works good. These therapet cards are so fun. I had to post 3 of them. Was that yesterday? It's just, I kept pulling cards and they kept continuing on with the message. So it was like, okay. I like to try to do a therapet for Instagram in the middle of the day. Middle of the week, middle of the day, whatever. Great energy speeds time. Yeah, sure does. One is better than 3? Yeah. I have an excuse for only having 1. I'm not mutant. My other one was removed, so it had cancer in it. So I don't mind that it's gone. I'm getting one. I'm thinking about having one tattooed on there. Works for me. Might not work for you guys, but hey, I don't care about fine-tuning my radio. Therapist. What do we got? Message from Spirit, you guys. Here I am pulling a card from Spirit talking about you guys. Someone fine-tuning my radio. It's real professional, Katie. Okay, therapist. Here's a good one. Hey, I like this one too, and it's a meerkat. Hey, you matter. Thanks for existing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you, because you know what? Nobody does you any better than you because they can't. And for our times coming up in the next few weeks, after what happened this week, you are strong enough. We're going to be going through some tests, you guys. Politically, professionally, spiritually. Yeah, it's going to be interesting as we go into October. You're in hurry up and wait. Oh, really? Mine, mine were reconstructed. And I've already had to have the implants swap out. So I started out with silicone implants. Now they are saline, but you need them swapped every 10 years. So that's a surgery every 10 years. You count on it. Just so that you have boobs. Is that really necessary? You know, think about it. I'm sure that by the time I'm in 10 years, I'll probably have my implants removed and have a pretty tattoo done or something, you know? He made you at the same time he made platypus, giraffes, and sloths. Why those particular 3 animals, Tony? Meerkats, platypuses, and sloths. And I'm impressed. I wouldn't have even tried to spell platypus. Oh my goodness. God's not a white male asshole. No, he's not. Oh. There you go. We were all very planned and made. At least the body part was. And the plan for the life was your little old soul went, I think I'll pick this. No, I don't want this life. Let's see. I'm shuffling through, the poster thingies at Spencer's in the mall. Sorry. I'm going through and I'm checking lifetimes. I think I'll do this lifetime. And you sign up for that. And off you go to learn what that lifetime has to teach you. Yeah, speak to text. I use that all the time. I'm writing a book with Archangel Gabriel, Kathy. And I've been working on it for like 5 years now. He only gives it to me at certain times. Like I'm expecting one any day. I have a feeling it's coming the full moon. Because I usually get something for Lionsgate. And I didn't this time. So, but anyway, the download comes so quick and so loud that I have to dictate it into my iPhone while I'm begging him to slow down. Only a female would be able to create you. Oh, you're going to go live pretty soon, Stoney, my man? Cool. That's always a good time. Let's see. Oh, I got one. I got a song to request, my friend. Supertramp's School. Love the guitar in that. Actually, got great instrumentals. Is that what made? Are you sure? Well, then, Stoney, why did men invent bras and high heels? Can you tell me that? And the funny thing, and corsets. And the funny thing is they designed all 3 of those for themselves to wear, not women. They were called dandy men. And they would get their corsets, men with waists like this. They looked really angular and, yeah. Yes, the harmonica in school. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I'm in a Supertramp kind of mood today. The other day I was in dire straits. We're playing one of the channels in this group, in this community. Lisa, who's in here, Intuitive Light Tarot, or Spirit Intuitive Tarot. Sorry, Lisa. She and Sonia Rain Lee have a show called Can You Sing It? That is hilarious. 2 teams. It's kind of like Name That Tune in a way, but the chat starts giving us words, and then we have to come up with a song that has that word in the lyrics or the title. It's a blast. Intuitive Light. Hey, close enough. Hey, you and Denise. I just finished watching you guys. Anyway, Lisa, this is the best show to watch. It is so much fun, and it's so much fun to participate in, Stoney. And I kept thinking of Dire Straits' Heavy Fuel. And so I just, for like every time we get a new song, I go, fuel, 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 fuel. And everybody, finally, what is it? That's a great song. Heavy fuel. Heavy, heavy fuel. Oh, thank you, Swampy. Yeah, that old algorithm. We got to keep that algorithm happy. I actually watched an interview with Think Media the other day that has a YouTube algorithm employee in the interview. And he's talking about what they programmed the algorithm to look for and why. It's a great interview. Yeah, it's really good for if you want to, you're growing your channel, you want to grow it fast, you want to grow it slow, whatever. It's, well, those guys, I watch them a lot anyway. There's several of them at Think Media, and they will give you product reviews like cameras and ring lights. And yeah. Lisa's a song librarian. I didn't think there would be songs she doesn't know. Are you a song librarian, Lisa? Is that your secret job? Lisa has this lovely job. She won't tell us what it is. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Swampy. You and Stony. It's obvious, Stony, you've never used a tampon, and it shows. Oh my God. Oh, here we go. Heading on down. Oh, top secret. Yes, I love the mystery. It's so fun. You don't know who's going to be on there. You don't know who the partners are. And I got to be one of the partners once. That was so much fun. So much fun. I nicknamed my roommate in college Tampon. He was 6'7" and wore a white sweatsuit with a little blue line up the side. I think they call that the Clear Blue Easy, and it's a pregnancy test, not a tampon. Yeah, 40 years later, they still call it a tampon. And they still look the same and operate the same. Yuck. Glad I don't have to deal with that crap no more. That's one thing that having breast cancer did for me. Part of my treatment was I had my ovaries removed because my breast cancer was estrogen, high estrogen related. So they had to kill them ovaries. They just took them out. That's after chemotherapy didn't kill them. The chemotherapy should have taken care of it, but it didn't. So I'm just sitting here shuffling cards because it's a fun thing to do, I guess. Come on, you guys. Let's see. What can we read on? Someone have something you want me to read on? Or we can just chat. I'm always up for chatting and laughing. Always up for chatting and laughing. Poon. You should have named him Pregnant Hooker. I like your Pregnant Hooker. I grew that. I have a lot of that. Actually, I don't have a lot of that. I've been enjoying it too much. A spirit just walked in, and I'm not sure what will come out of my mouth. Okay. Hey, card readers, when we're reading, and we're trying to remember what we read on and what we haven't read on, and what did we say? We said that to you. We did. We said that to you. It's because it's not us talking. That's spirit that's talking. So it's hard to pull that pull a memory out of something that isn't your memory. Oh, wow. Lisa, I had a dream last night that I got married. I woke up quite confused. You want me to read on that, Lisa? Because if you're like me, yeah, that'd throw me. Because I'm coming to the conclusion I'm doing this particular walk right now solitary. Couldn't see the spouse. Girl. That would wake me up with a cold sweat, actually. The thought of getting married. Ooh. Yes, channeling guides. I'm channeling their guides and channeling my guides and spirit. I'm not getting married. Beware, Lisa. You guys yeah, no kidding. That's the way I feel about marriage. It's like, I did that once. Thank you. Been there, done that. Got a divorce, close the door. No, that doesn't mean that if I find someone that I love or that I really care about, that I won't commit to them for the rest of my life. But I will not get that piece of paper from the government involved. That's what I classify as marriage. So commitment is one thing. Marriage is another. And I don't want any part of the legalese that goes with that. It's kind of like abortion and a few other things. I really think that when it comes to love and who you love, what you do with your body, as long as you're not hurting someone else, it's nobody's business. So, what goes on behind closed doors is nobody's business. Yeah, marriage is a scam. Yeah, it's great for men. You get your wife. And if you're lucky, you get a wife that's going to work and take care of you too. Yeah, Stoney's been in love with his baby mama for what? Over 40 years, huh, Stoney? 39, 40 years? He loves her so much, he calls her Warden. But we all love her too. So he really does love her. He just finished making a patio, cement slab and stuff for her. So, yeah. He takes good care of his Warden. Love and marriage, love and marriage, love and marriage. Goes together like a horse and carriage. Yeah, that's that old. Who am I going to marry? How's it? Warrior chief, doctor, lawyer, warrior chief. Something like that. Where do those silly little things come from? Peg Bundy. Yeah. Yeah. Marriage without paper is doable. Perfectly doable. However, I want to know something. The people say that, like, for instance, when same-sex marriage wasn't legal, one of the main reasons we wanted it legal was to protect the ones you love so you can put them on your insurance and that kind of thing. I've learned something. Your next of kin does not have to be your blood. You can appoint anyone as your next of kin. Now, I understand that is weird with paying for insurance, but I'm just saying is if you were in a situation like in the hospital where it's a life or death situation and you have to decide whether you're going to turn the life support on or off, for instance. But they don't want to let you in intensive care because you're not a member of the family and you're not married to them. Fix that. You make that person as your next of kin and they legally can't keep you out of there. You see what I'm saying? I have no family. So who do I have for next of kin? You all know her, Dolly, my friend Dolly. She is Wolf Girl Oracle. She is one of my next of kin. And then I have a sweet young friend that she just turned 30. And she's my other next of kin. And she's just a 2-hour drive away, not clear in Wisconsin like Dolly. So that's my next of kin. I'm not related by blood to either one of them. They're both my dearest friends. The other one is my twin from another mother. My dearest friend in Washington State. We were thrown together in the dorm at 18 years old in college. And as we got to talking and getting to know each other, I was a little Jesus freak girl. Oh, marijuana, never go near that stuff. Drugs, no. And she was like raised in Brookings, Oregon, just north of Crescent City, California. You know what's near Crescent City, kind of like the Emerald Triangle. So she was like, well, I smoke marijuana, and if you want to try some, just let me know. We'll go smoke some. And I was like, somebody offered me some? Whoa, but it's drugs. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, well, I don't know. My fiance at the time cheated on me. He was going to be a pastor, and he cheated on me. And so I did 180. Walked away from all that religious stuff and became a partier, and told my roommate, I want to get stoned. What's it like? And off we went. Yeah, spent the evening in her car, out in the woods, where nobody could bother us, where it was quiet, and I couldn't get scared if, whatever. You're going to get scared. Anyway, we came back into town. The music's playing on the, stereo's blaring away, and we're going down one of the main streets, and all the neon signs are going, and I'm like, I really don't know. I don't feel any different. What's going on? What's the big deal about this stuff? And then all of a sudden I looked at one of the neon signs, and it was going to the beat of the music. I was like, oh, I get it now. Hey, Moss, I'll see you. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, dorms, party time. Oh, and I went to college in the same town I went to high school in. My mom and dad wanted me to have the full college experience, so they told me I had to live in the dorm. Isn't that an awful thing? I got the full college experience, right down to my fiance cheating on me. Yeah, it would confuse me too, because I'm like you, Lisa. I've been hearing over and over and over again every time I talk about my twin flame, because I don't want just anybody now. At this point in my life, I'm ready to be with my twin flame, and maybe, I don't know, I can try. I want to be with my twin flame, but I am being called the shamanic walk. And I've heard from 3 different people that the shamanic walk can be a very solitary walk. So I'm very single and happy that way. I'm really enjoying not having to answer to anybody. Well, you guys. I answer to you guys on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Washington State is always in the top 10 party schools in the NCAA. Yeah, Washington State. Get the yeah. U of A is a party school, big time. Not as much as it used to be, because they shut down a lot of the fraternities, the partying fraternities. But yeah, big time party school. COVID changed a lot of that. I don't know what it's like there now. I know it's a good school. I mean, we do have a Mars rover that came out of our school. The higher self brings dreams. So it's, yeah, planted a seed in your mind to do with as you choose. Oh, Swampy, that's wise. So I interpret that too. Yeah, Lisa, I'm hearing from Spirit that if you want to be in a relationship, man, you can manifest that so easily right now. Because where we're at this week between Lionsgate and this moon, oh my gosh. You can manifest that so quickly now. But if you're like I am, I have that seed in my head planted that I do want a partner eventually, maybe, but I don't know if I want it for sure. But yet at the same time, it would be really nice to have someone to discuss things with. And I mean, my cats are great, but they aren't like Charlie. They don't argue with me like Charlie does with you. Okay, we'll be there. We'll be there. Yeah. Oh, everything that you do, Lisa, for everybody, you are a bright spot in this community. We all love you. So, yeah. We want to manifest whatever it is you want. We're back in it. We're with you, girlfriend. We are with you. So, if you're manifesting a partner, then I'm praying for you. I'm manifesting a partner too. And my problem is when I'm manifesting that partner, I can come up with this gigantic list of what I don't want. But getting into the details of exactly what I want to manifest, that's hard when you're trying to manifest someone else. It really is hard. Oh, Lisa, those aren't kind words. That's just the truth. You're a blast. We love you. Yeah, I can come up with, because I've had enough relationships in my past, I can tell you the ones that didn't work and why I will never go back to something like that. But you don't know until you get involved in something, whether you're going to like it or not. So stick your feet in the water, give it a shot, give it a try. And we have a message from Moon Magic. Let's give Lisa a message about her dream. Yeah, don't forget your books. The golden rule. Oh, Pink Floyd. No, sorry, that's from school. That's from the song I requested. That is from Supertramp. School. Little Johnny Do-Good. He's coming along. Yeah. And how, Lisa? These little cards are so fun. This Moon Magic. Because it's just like a little sentence and that's it. Okay, Lisa. Yeah, and this is you. Moon Goddess Diana. But, ooh. So I can get that to not shine. Isn't she beautiful? Moon Goddess Diana. I shine my light outwards for all to see. And yeah, Lisa does that. All over the place. Oh my goodness. Stony Baker, Lisa. Hey, Lisa, wait a minute. You're the dream lady. You need help interpreting your dream? I'm sorry, I'm a little slow. It just clicked with me. Okay. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This time right now, I was watching, just before I went live, I was watching Danny Shea, Bathrobe Tarot, Celtic Tarot Sheila, and We Have Positive Change, Lori. And they did a collaboration. And what they were saying is like, Lionsgate brought us an FBI raid. What's this full moon going to bring us? Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. Um, wow, that's cool. I just looked up in a tree out here and there's a scarab on the leaf. The scarabs right now are so pretty. They're I know some people call them June bugs too. They have that iridescent greeny blue, almost metallic color to them. But as they fly around and after they mate, they lose that outer shell that's so pretty, and they're just black. They're just black. They're really bizarre looking critters too. You know what? I'll pull 10 cards for you, Lisa. Yeah. Here's a fun deck. The Sacred Self-Care deck. The scarab is not used enough. It's a beautiful bug. I just know him as the Egyptian version, which is usually black or kind of a copper color. But these guys they're just gorgeous, and they're definitely the scarab. It's that Egyptian bug you see all over everywhere. Yeah. You got company. Okay, I'm going to pull another card. This is for all of us, for self-care this week. What's left this week. And the weekend. Scarab, scarab, scarab. Okay. Give us 3 cards, please. I love it. I love it. These cards are so fun. I love these. This is one of my favorite decks. Sing, you guys. I know all of us in here are music nuts. We all love our music. Sing. And you don't have to sing to the radio or anything. And even if you're by yourself, sing to your heart's content. Look at all that energy flowing out of her crown. She's got all the chakra energy flowing out that head of hers. I also like to interpret rainbows as that's every one of us. All of our skin colors, all of our attitudes, all of our languages, and all of our flags. The other thing this is telling us, the reason why you want to sing, because it's going to clear your energy field. Heal that chakra. Clean out those chunky bits. Replace the chunky bits with flowers and flower petals and anything that you need in cleansing, which I did myself last night with my new smudge sticks that have flowers. See the flowers in them? I mean, I used to doing white sage smudge sticks, but I thought I wanted to feel special and pretty. So I bought 3 of them with carnations in them. And the way you clean that energy field is with positive affirmations. You are healthy. Tell yourself, I am healthy. I am happy. I am brave. I am beautiful. I love myself. I heard Aiden Reads Tarot say the other day, if you do, and I totally agree with him, he amazes me. Such a young man can be so wise. If you can't love yourself, how do you know how to love somebody else? How do you even know what love is if you cannot put yourself first? And the care of yourself has got to come first. Or you end up, in crazy places like hospitals being plugged into me. If I overdo, say I want to go and work out, go to the gym. I used to love to lift weights. Do circuit weight training, I do life cycle, and then I do free weights. And fibromyalgia, that's very counterintuitive. That literally tears your muscles and ligaments if you have fibromyalgia. So it takes longer, and they're microscopic tears. It's not anything like you're gonna, I need surgery for. It's stuff that you have to rest to heal. Through our daily lives, we do that with our muscles and our tendons and our ligaments. Every time you use them, they're stretching and the little threads are breaking. And then when you sleep at night, they heal and mend again. Well, fibromyalgia people, our number one symptom is insomnia. So those little tears and breaks don't get to mend right. So that's why we have that's part of the reason why we have a lot of pain. So you cannot push yourself too hard. I wanted to take Pilates. My doctor said I was a fool if I tried to take Pilates. So I asked about yoga. My doctor said, you need to talk to the neurologist about that. I'm not going to give you I can't recommend that because I have a problem with my back. So I talked to my neurologist about doing yoga. And he says, yeah, yoga's great for your back, great for flexibility, and great for pain. Just make sure you do not do the hot yoga or any strenuous form of yoga. As a matter of fact, the only yoga I would suggest you do is gentle back yoga. So I went the acupuncture route, and it worked. It worked really good. Highly recommend acupuncture. Doesn't tone up your muscles or anything, but it sure does help take the pain and the stress and everything away. And it awakened my third eye and my intuitive abilities. So acupuncture is an amazing, amazing thing. When you start working with energy healing with chi and all that, it's amazing. I'm thinking I might try some gentle qigong because I can do that here at home. I can follow YouTube videos and do that here at home. And I can tell when it's too much, Honestly, it's hard to tell myself I'm beautiful without my red lipstick. Stony Baker, you knucklehead. I love you. Lisa, I love wearing lipstick too, Stony. This is the only time I wear lipstick is when I'm live. I only have 3 colors. Actually, no, I have a lot more colors. They don't stay on anymore. They're old. Oh, I love it. I love it. Only us. Yeah, I was reminded about how much the world has changed. Yeah, with Olivia Newton-John passing away. That was her 3rd bout with breast cancer, you guys. And she outlived her own daughter. She had breast cancer when I had her first diagnosis with breast cancer happened at the same time I had it. Also at the same time that I had breast cancer. Linda McCartney also had it, and Linda McCartney died. Linda McCartney died here in Tucson of it at the same hospital where I was being treated. So, yeah. When you start looking at those synchronicities, those little patterns that work out in your life, I'm an Aquarius, so I kind of naturally do that. But, boy, it's like, how long have we been waiting to find out whether someone was going to do something to make these hateful people stop being so hateful? And then yesterday, or not yesterday, then on Monday, Lionsgate. And it's funny because I went to bed Sunday night going, well, Lionsgate, what you going to bring me? You brought me my grandma last year. What you bringing me this year? Because my grandmother came through Lionsgate portal last year to be one of my spirit guides. She's still here. I was afraid she'd go back, but no, she's still here. She's telling me, no, I'm here as long as you still have to heal over the family. So, and now, woke up the next morning to the FBI raid. Be careful what you ask for. That goes with manifesting too. Like in someone's traits, like you're trying to manifest your special soulmate, and you think you know what traits you want in that person, but the traits that might be the same in one person are very different in another one. It might be a good trait in one person and an uncomfortable trait in another. I'm not going to say bad because I don't believe in good and bad. I believe you're either comfortable or you're uncomfortable with people. And if someone makes you feel uncomfortable, pay attention. There's a reason why. It's like I was having a good conversation the other day with Renee, Tarot Love Community, and she reminded me something. All of us in here, we're all friends. We all love each other. We're all share with each other and honest with each other. But how much do we know about each other? She reminded me that, yeah, we're all friends and family and community, and we all love each other, but we still are all internet strangers. So that's why I try to be as upfront and honest with you guys. As when I had my channel before, I hid who I was, because a lot of those people, if they found out that I read tarot cards, would, they would have doxed me and done all kinds of shit. Matter of fact, one of them found out that I was learning how to do tarot, and he was like, he actually went off his live stream for a few minutes. Because he thought I could read his mind, I guess. I don't know. Kind of weird. So. I usually just use lipstick for leaving messages on people's bathroom mirrors. You mean it's not... Never mind. In the bathroom stall? Oh, I don't wear very much. Little blush, little lipstick, little mascara and eyeliner, maybe some eyeshadow. Oh, I have to paint my eyebrows on because they're white. You can't see them if I don't. I got good at doing that. I actually have stencils for my eyebrows from when I didn't have any eyebrows. Hey, I don't care what anybody says. When you have chemotherapy and you lose all your hair, it's either a really good thing or a really bad thing. I loved it. I love not having any hair to have to deal with. So, and my hair grows real fast. So when it started coming in, when it came back in, well, first of all, it came in a lot darker because I'm a Goldilocks. Golden yellow hair was what I had as a little girl. Then it go clear into my 40s. Yellow haired girl. And then I got cancer, and chemotherapy changed my hair color, the color of the hair shaft, made me have streaks of white hair in it. I mean, this is a birthmark right here. I've had that my whole life. I got a port wine birthmark right back at the base of my skull, too. My mom called me. She said, that's my angel kiss. She says, when you were born, the angel kissed you right back there. Okay, Mama. And it's a red one, like this color. So we're getting close to an hour and a half, and I am so glad because the sky is still clear. Forecast was we were by 11 o'clock. I was supposed to start getting thunderstorms again, and they've been pretty intense, to say the least. Wow. But I haven't had to water in a while, and everything's really green. I'm sure glad those 2 trees are gone. Oh, yeah, last night we had lots of wind, and the weather people were warning us that of microbursts. So I was really glad those trees were gone, because that's what knocked the pine tree down, was a microburst in our very first storm of the season. Yeah, I gotcha. I'm not on camera, and you best not transparent on YouTube be. Yeah. I tell you, I popped up live without any makeup and stuff before first thing in the morning. There's a reason why when I do Saturday solutions, I keep getting something keeps popping up. Somebody wants me to message. Oh, never mind. I only do my hands in those videos because I am doing those at like 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, actually, it's more like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, I'm still half asleep. But that's when I am most connected. The connection's loud and clear and pure. Dr. Wayne Dyer used to call the time between 3 and 5 o'clock was the angel hour. That is when you are the closest to the veil. The veil is the thinnest, and all the powers that be are listening, because most of the world is half the world's asleep. So I find I get so much done in that 2 hours because there's no interruptions. No one's calling me. I've got my headphones in. I'm listening to music. And I'm off in my own zone. The only other time that I do something where I get in a zone that's longer is if I'm writing, working on the book, or if I am doing diamond painting. And I can sit and diamond paint for 6 hours and not even get up and pee. And then I can't figure out why I'm sore the next day. But I lose all track of time, what's going on around me, and everything. I get so into the zone. Hey, Teresa K. How are you, Teresa Cole? Sweet, sweet lady. Good to see you. Yeah. So I can do demonstration on diamond painting too if you want to. I'm just not going to do the little itty bitty squares. I'll do the fancy ones because I don't support doing the little squares and the little tiny dot diamond paintings because it's microplastics and it's so bad for the environment. Now, if they were making them out of recycled plastic, and you could guarantee that that's what the deal was, yeah. But guess where most diamond paintings are made? Wuhan, China. When COVID first went in, I was still doing the diamond painting community when COVID first started, and all of a sudden you couldn't buy any. China shut down, so that was kind of hard on the American companies that were getting their supplies from there. So, yeah. But if you need help with hand-eye coordination, PTSD, anxiety, um, just finding your quiet place, going within, learning to meditate, I highly recommend diamond painting to get you started into that. I can put on an audiobook and get going on my diamond paintings, and all of a sudden I have to go pee. It's like, oh, what time is it? Holy crap, it's been that long? Yeah. The one that I'm working on right now, I'll stand up and get it for you. It's a peacock feather. And it's the little teeny tiny squares. This is the micro plastics one. Grab it down here. Obviously, I wasn't planning on doing this to show you guys. There we go. Okay. This is diamond painting. See how it sparkles? See those little squares? You're putting each one of those on at a time. This is all the white part here is all I have left to finish in the painting. And it'll take me 2 days. It'll take me all day long to do this square. Oh, you can see it. No, you probably can't see it. Pull it up. There we go. They're little squares, and they have little, according like the key here, symbols and colors that you're matching these little squares. It is a blast. And I'm serious. I totally lose track of where I'm at. I've made ones that are 4 times this size. Yeah, I spent 3 years of trying to figure out me when my mother passed away. So I dove into diamond painting. But that's why it's called diamond paintings, because see how shiny that is? And it sparkles, 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 sparkles. They're so fun when you get them framed and put up. And it's a canvas. It's not pink. And they are guaranteed to last a lifetime. It's really interesting because it's the basic part of it, the sticky part of it is just double stick tape. Really wide double stick tape that covers over the whole picture. Peacocks are interesting animals. Oh, I had no idea male peacocks are as aggressive as they are. Wow. During mating season, as I used to know someone that raised peacocks. And yeah, like your husband, Teresa. I had no idea that you have to keep the males during mating season. You have to keep the males and the females separate and only allow them to, you have to watch them when they're mating because the male will literally mate with the female to the point where she will be so exhausted she'll die. They're Yeah. Oh, there you go. Sticky beads are very similar. Yeah, they're really a lot of fun. And you can do great big projects. That's a medium-sized project. Here's a small one. Well, you've seen my butterflies and stuff I have everywhere. That's a small project. That's diamond painting too. My little, I can't get her over there where you can see her. Here's my bag. My whatnot. This is also diamond painted. And it's just a, you can put makeup in it or whatever. It's just a clutch purse. And it's a vinyl, it's pleather. Remember that stuff? Fake leather stuff from the 1980s. Oh my God. I had a pleather jacket, a pleather black jacket. Oh God. Hot. Oh, that stuff was hot. Oh, I didn't like it at all. That's funny. And I was living in Oregon then. You have 2 fall patterns and 2 winter patterns, and you're not done with them yet. You know what? I suggest, I got this, I believe I got it on Amazon. It was a couple of years, it was last year or the year before. But the place to go for diamond painting stuff is AliExpress. And I don't like supporting them because that's Alibaba. That's China. But you get everything. Well, for one thing with diamond painting, you get everything that you need in the kit. You get the pen that you need to do it with. You get all the beads, all the little deals. Oh, yeah. The little deals. Oops, I just dumped a bunch. Okay. Here you go. This will show you what the little dots are like. This is my container with them in there. For that peacock feather. Let's get. Oh, here's a blue. Oh, this is a pretty purple. See how small those are? And they come usually in a long plastic strip, so you need something to store them in to work out of. But that's all the codes for that color. And then you just find that N on the sheet and fill in all the N's with that color. It's that easy. It's really super, super simple. I can do a demonstration on diamond painting. It's easy. So, yeah. Latch hook's fun too, and counted cross stitch. This is similar. They actually call this as a form of cross stitch. Only you don't use any thread. But it's a form of counted cross stitch. It's a form of cross stitch. That's funny. Latch hook's fun. Yeah. I haven't done that in a long time. My mom used to do a lot of that latch hook stuff. I got so much stuff started here. Working on my rattle and and got some slices of wood because I'm going to make a medicine wheel. Talk to Shining Hawk Healing about that. So, and then in the meantime, it's really turned out to be a really neat surface for my cards. So, anyhow, so I'm looking forward to tomorrow and the Lightworkers Roundtable. Because Deanne's a lot of fun. I'm so looking forward to meeting her. Deanne, Shield Maiden Tarot. A peacock at night could clear an island with, from the sounds that they make. Yeah. Peacock voices. Hey, there's another one that's creepier though, Stony. And people confuse that every time they hear them. People confuse them for the Sierra Sounds Bigfoot. And it's a barred owl. They'll and make the weirdest sounds. And it's just a silly owl. They're not a very big owl. But they're all over the place in Oregon and Washington. And people think that's the samurai sound of Sierra Sounds. Thomas Moorhead. Can you tell I watch a lot of Bigfoot stuff? Oh, you like doing dolphins and whale crafts. Me too. Anything that has to do with those two. They're I think in evolution, dolphins and whales, they're way ahead of any other mammals. Way ahead. Well, if you stop and think about it and you look at animals, why do people think animals are dumb? People can't even talk to each other. Shit, we can't even figure out the sexes. Animals, show me a cougar that is not talking to that deer that it's stalking. How many times do you see videos where, like I just saw one the other day, a dog jumped in water to help save a kitten. The kitten latched onto the dog's sides and the dog climbed back up out of the water. They're communicating across species, and we can't even communicate in our own species. That says everything to me. Oh, yeah, we're the smartest animal evers. Yeah. I agree, Katie. I never thought that animals were dumb. Always felt they were very smart and have intuition. And I laugh so hard at people that say, animals have no ego. Animals are innocent. Animals are pure. They have no ego. And I'm going, you ever met a cat? You ever have a cat? Oh, I know. Magpies, mynah birds, parrots. My friend Dolly, her mother does bird rehabilitation, wild bird rehabilitation. And I guess when Dolly was a little girl, her mom taught a robin how to talk. A robin, a wild robin. So, yeah, the animal kingdom, we need to pay attention to them because they really can teach us a lot. A lot. So, yeah, I prefer my animals. My animals, friends. Well, I got my calendar out here. And I'm looking at, when do you want to start thinking about doing like these art tutorials? I'm thinking the month of September, because in October I've got something going on Tuesdays with Manasa. So I don't know, on a Monday, do art class on a Monday. And then in the month of September, started on the 5th. And we can do alcohol links for those, those 4 weeks if you would like. I'm going to write that in pencil. and we can talk about it. And I will go ahead. Dang, I wish I had my community page. It's driving me nuts. I only have about 160, 170 more subscribers to go, and I can get my community page, and then I can leave you guys messages all the time in YouTube. So hard right now because I have to leave you messages in Instagram, or you email me, or leave you messages in the, I can pin messages in the comments. And one thing I did was going to do for my anniversary that I never did was I wanted to give away a free reading, a free 1 hour reading, you guys. So if you want to leave in the comments the open book icon, that lets me know you want to be considered for the reading. And we'll pull, let's see. Well, we'll do it next. Let's do it next Wednesday. I'll go ahead and pull for a free reading for someone next Wednesday, the 17th. Yeah. August is a good month for the Lightworkers Roundtable, because after Deanne, I also have Isaac, who you all might know Isaac from the chat. Isaac's terrific counselor. And then Scott Allen, which, yeah, we all know our Scott. He'll be here on the 25th. And then after him is Danny Shea, the Bathrobe Tarot. So, it's fun getting to know these people. I've watched some of these people like Danny and Scott. Sheila. Some of these people I've watched for like 2 or 3 years. And to finally get to meet them and to be able to talk to them and work with them and share our energies together in a collaboration is so wonderful. It is. And then there's my friends like you guys. Like my Teresa Cole. Hey, girlfriend, I shake your hand on your decision on Facebook. I'm very proud of you. Yay! Pat you on the back, because that's me. I quit Facebook 3 years ago. Well, Facebook kind of quit me. And then Donald Trump became president, and my family attacked me. My friends attacked me because I'm a liberal. So I said, I will only post information on Standing Rock from that point on. And oh boy, did I get raked over the coals by my friends and family. And then Facebook started kicking me off. This little reason and that little reason and that. And so I was like, okay, fine, goodbye. And I deleted my account. And it's interesting when you delete your account, they want to know why. So I told them why. I just basically said, as long as you encourage fascists and cruelty on this, I will have nothing to do with it, especially as long as Mark Zuckerberg owns the company. Yeah. So. Your daughter can't stand Facebook. She only likes Twitter. Well, I quit Twitter. Oh, Lord. When did I quit Twitter? I was still going through cancer when I quit Twitter. I had 3 Twitter accounts, though. I had one for family, one for work, and then I had one that I called the Purple Zone, because The conservatives and the liberals weren't talking then, and I thought it was bad then. Nothing like now. But I shut all of that down. I have a Tumblr site, and I have Instagram and YouTube, and that's it. I don't want any more. Well, buy me a coffee and Patreon, but that's not social media as far as I'm concerned. It's not a little thing. Yeah, exactly. You join Facebook to join a seed company to be able to buy from a seed company and ask questions buying seeds, right? Had 550 friends in 10 minutes. What the hell? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I joined Facebook because I liked playing Sims. So I played Sims with people from all over the world, had a blast, made friends and all that. And then all of a sudden, they decided EA, the sports gaming company, make all the basketball, football, baseball, all those video games. All of a sudden they decided, well, they weren't going to have that free version of Sims in Facebook anymore. You have to buy Sims from that point on. So obviously I quit playing that game. So that's the only thing I joined Facebook for in the first place, was just to play games with my family and my friends. And then my family disowned me, and then my friends all got weird, and then I started doing tarot on YouTube, and they all thought I got weird. So, I know. And it's more than even political views that are different. It's just, if you're different, and this is what is so stupid about it all. People don't like people if they're different. Show me two people identical. Identical twins are not even perfectly the same. So quit comparing yourself to others. The others. The dreaded others. Oh my God, watch out for the others. They're going to take your guns away, or they're going to make you wear a mask when you shouldn't, or they're going to, yeah. Weird is good. Yeah. Yes. And it's not a compliance thing. You know? Hey, that's okay. I just know where my generation would have been without the polio vaccine and the smallpox vaccine. Y'all wouldn't have been here that are younger than me, because we wouldn't have had you, because we wouldn't have been here. So that's my opinion on vaccines. My other opinion on vaccines is the person that started all the anti-vax stuff I'm sorry, I don't take medical advice from card readers. I don't take medical advice from anyone but my doctor. So why would I listen to Jenny McCarthy, a Playboy centerfold, on whether I should vaccinate my children or not? Teresa, I was very shy growing up and got picked on just for being shy. To me, being ignorant, yeah. It is ignorant and stupid. I was like you, believe it or not. I'm not shy now. I'm actually an introvert, you guys. I really am. I prefer my time to myself above all. But when I was going to school, glasses, braces, 30 pounds overweight, wanted to be in with the rich kids when I wasn't a rich kid. And so I was bullied. And all my goals and things that I had set for my friends were so far out of my, and it's not my league, it's out of my wheelhouse. Because I grew up in national parks. I didn't have anything in common with the popular kids, doctors and lawyers' kids. And I grew up with Bigfoot and bears and stuff like that. My playmates were deer and bunny rabbits. They never made fun of me. Then I moved to town. Oh, so yeah. Yeah, I'm an extroverted introvert. Exactly. Um, I think that also is my zodiac sign, because Aquarius are very social people. But for the most part, we don't really like people. I will give you anything to help you because you need help. Not necessarily because I like you, but you need help. And I'm here to help people. I know that's my purpose. So um, that's a simple purpose. My other purpose is to educate um, on the love of Gaia. And I got that given to me in a really strange way. I went to go see the Jungle Book with, the live, the CGI version instead of the cartoon version, the most recent version. Okay. And I went to the matinee and there wasn't hardly anybody in the theater. So I'm like sitting in this theater all to myself and getting all these esoteric messages from, the wolf talks about him always being her man cub, and, all these messages about animals and how animals and people can live together and thrive together. And yeah. And all of a sudden I could feel these things coming in, and I'm calling them things. I know what they are now, but at the time I didn't know. I knew they were bright and they were really full of light, but yet they didn't light up the room. And they surrounded me. And they said, pay attention to this. We want you to educate people on the necessities of the love of Gaia. And I was like, oh, I know my purpose. I know my. And the next thing I know, they're going off. And as they're leaving, I'm realizing they were energy beings. They were angels. And I hadn't really been plugged in really well to spirit guides in my spirit team yet. And that was the start of it all. I was like, oh, wow. From that moment, I was like vibrating. And so now it's just like everything I do is Gaia oriented. Like I've been preaching to people, stop buying Ziploc bags. If you can't do anything else to reduce your carbon footprint, stop buying zipper bags. Don't buy Ziploc baggies. Millions and millions and straws. Get yourself an aluminum straw and never get a plastic straw again. Aluminum straws wash. Aluminum is really good for germs and that kind of stuff. I have a couple of them. Actually, I have 3 really long ones and one that goes on my keychain that telescopes down. So I always have my straw with me. How many times when you go put something away that's left over, and you go get a new Ziploc baggie to put it away, and say you open a bag of flour tortillas, right? They come in a Ziploc bag, don't they? Why can't you reuse that bag for something else when those tortillas are gone? So that's what I do. I use my bread bags and Ziploc bags that come from the store. If they don't have a hole in them, I'll reuse them. If they have a hole in them, they get recycled. But yeah, we've got to start thinking on these lines and doing those little simple things. You do a couple little simple things like that every day, it's huge in the landfill at the end. Ooh, you have a block with being able to love your conscious self? I used to play the tapes in my head, that I never measured up. I was never pretty enough. And I had breast cancer. Talk about feel mangled right after that. So those tapes that I played in my head were, you're not pretty, you're not good. Oh my God, who's going to be with you? Look what they left you with. This is what was playing in my head. Until I hate to give him the credit because he was a very controlling boyfriend, but I had a boyfriend who made me realize that I'm pretty, that I have a unique look that no one else has, that I need to be proud of, because that look was created specifically for me. So then I started walking by, every time I'd walk by the mirror, instead of walking by the mirror going, ugh, look at you, I'd go, you look good. Oh, I like your hair that way. Look at that, hair's out of place. I either laughed at myself or started telling myself I looked good. Next thing I notice, I start losing a little weight and I start feel better. So I don't want to eat as much. So then I do look better. So then so then the more you reinforce that, it seems so silly at first. But when you walk by a mirror, just say, looking good, girl. That's all you got to do. Looking good, girl. And you will learn to love your conscious self, because you are such a precious and unique creation. No one like you has ever existed before or ever will again. You are a gift to us. So honor the fact that you are a wonderful gift by loving yourself and caring for yourself before you care for other people. Laugh and sing and do those things. This weekend, because we've had the last 2 weeks, because Lionsgate has been very intense. I don't know about you guys. It's I've heard it, a couple of readers too. Have fun this weekend. Find your passion this weekend and focus on that. Not on, oh, I should be doing this or I should be doing that. When it comes to having fun this week, be safe, but do something kind of childish and irresponsible. Go dance in the rain. As long as the lightning isn't close, dance in the rain. Hey, we've got a full moon tomorrow night. Dance in the full moon in the backyard. And you don't have to do it naked. You can do it with your clothes on. You can join Sonia and I, because she told me the next full moon she was going to dance with me outside in my backyard. So see if I can go live. I'm going to be live tomorrow night. I'm not going to go live in the middle of the night tomorrow night. And so you can see me dancing in the backyard. First off, my neighbors would definitely know I was nuts. They already think I'm nuts anyway because I'm quiet. I'm the neighbor that no one knows anything about. So they got to make up shit. And it's fun to hear the stuff they're making up. That's the other thing. It used to bother me because my neighbors, badmouthed me and talked about me. And now I'm going, oh. And where did you hear this? Because some of this stuff is so far off the mark. Did you guys know I don't own a car and I don't have a house payment? I am independently wealthy. I chose not to cut those dangerous trees down just to get back at my neighbor because, she's a Karen. Anyway, and I love the name Karen. I don't mean that, okay? A Karen. Anyway, yeah. What could have taken a year to cut down 2 very dangerous trees ended up taking close to 4 years because of fighting with the neighbor. When if we would have cooperated and done it together, the trees would have been long gone and we wouldn't have had to been so scared every time it rained. I learned so much because of those trees. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, dancing in the backyard. You guys gonna dance in the backyard with me? Yeah, dance with me in the backyard tomorrow night. I'm gonna take my sage and wow. Okay. My sage and carnation smudge stick. And I'll be out there dancing while my cards and my crystals are all charging. Now, the only thing that'll stop me is if it's raining. But if the lightning and thunder's too close, I won't be out there. If it's just raining, that's no big deal. I love dancing in the rain. So, anyway, we're at 2 hours and 5 minutes, you guys. Thank you for coming today. I love you all so very, very much. You make me laugh, make me happy. Oh my gosh. I don't know where I would be without you all. Well, I do know where I would be. I would be very, very lonely. But I have family that I chose. It didn't get chosen for me. So that's you all. My moon dancers, thank you. And remember, if you want a chance for a free reading, leave a comment after we end this. Leave a comment with the open book. Just one of those books from, it can be the composition book. I don't care which book it is. Just one of the open book emoji. And I will know to put your name into the drawing. And this is the first time I've done a drawing. So this is really exciting. I am really excited. I'll do another one when I get my 500 subscribers. And I think when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll give away a diamond painting, a completed diamond painting. I will send it to you. So we got some things to work towards. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Be kind to one another. We got a reason to now. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, it's just that's a dark tunnel in between. But we got this, like the little meerkat told us. You matter. Thanks for existing. I love you. Be kind to one another. Most of all, be kind to yourself. And I'll see you next week with past, present, and future questions for me to read on, please. And tomorrow night, it's Deanne Shield Maiden Tarot for the Lightworkers Roundtable. Join us at 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. So it should be a good time. Join us for the hour conversation and laughter. We do everything we can to raise your vibes, raise our vibes, and hang with you. Thank you, you guys. You have a great day and a great weekend. Bye-bye. I just love ending these.